So why you should watch this training? It is a simple math. Even if you miss one call per month, that's worth $1,000. That's 12 grand a year. And that is at the low end. How about your receptionist? Do they work 24/7 on holidays, on Sundays when you need them? And how much it is costing you? 10 grand, 20 grand? How about payroll taxes, PTO, turnovers, you name it. And in this video training, I will show you step-by-step training on how you can set your own voice AI receptionist that answers your call 24/7. And you can set this up under $100. And it answers 24/7 on the first ring, qualifies real buyers, leaks, other issues, insurance, you name it. It books appointment to your calendar, transfer hot leads to you or whoever you want to transfer them, and sends you confirmation and reminders so jobs actually show. It is a no fluff training. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not keeping anything. I will give you 100% what you need to set this up. And I will give you copy paste templates and checklist and everything you need. Why I'm giving you this free? Two reasons. One, if you use my affiliate link to set your receptionist, the software company pays me. And if you want me to do it, just simply skip to last 9 minutes of the video where I have done for you offer. And so let's get started. In case you're wondering, my laptop camera is not working. So here I am with my family. So before we move, one more thing. If I do not discuss anything in this training, that means you do not need it. However, I will be creating extra videos for every feature that exists in this software. So you can come back to my YouTube channel, subscribe there. And if you have any question, you can simply go there or reach out to me on my contact list. I will be providing you that in my description. So let's get started. Today, I will be building a voice AI agent in GoHighLevel that answers your calls, books jobs on your calendar, and live transfer emergency calls. We will do step by step so you can replicate it exactly. So here would be that flow. You can set it many other ways, but the simple version I'm giving you is like the caller dials your business phone number, the new business phone number. The AI answers, qualify the job, books an inspection on your calendar, sends confirmation, transfer to a human when needed, and logs everything in your Sierra. So let's go start. And first, you would have to go and to the GoHighLevel. I have provided the link in the description, and if you're watching in Facebook or anywhere you're watching, you will see a link that I will provide, and it will also be in documents I will supply to you guys. And you're gonna have to sign up, and you simply go to 14-day free trial, and you can enter your name, company name here, the basic full name, email, and you're gonna go to the next step. And once you're in step 2, you will add your all the information. You can do unlimited plan, or you can do 97. And you can start with the 97. It will not charge you for until 14 days, and you can test out the system. And once you go through that, you will end up over here. If you don't, somehow you may end up someplace else, like sub accounts. And I already have 2 accounts set up over here, but if you will not see anything over here, you will simply go and create sub accounts for you. So there are 2 different accounts in GoHighLevel. One will be agency level, so that would be your main account, and the second would be the agency. The second would be the sub account. That's your actual business. So you simply go ahead and search for your industry, roofing, you select, and this is where you end up. Simply continue, and you can look for your business. I will select this one and simply add that. And after that, you enter your name, last name, email, and business name, business niche, which is already selected, roofing contractor, and your current business name, address, everything, the deal. And make sure you select the right time zone, because when the AI picks up the call and looks at your calendars and everything, it will look at what time zone you are in. So make sure you select the correct time zone and simply add sub account. And since I already have sub accounts, I will not be setting these up. Back to sub account, and you will come over here. And after that, you can simply go into your account, go to your sub account, where it says manage your sub account, and here you can go to settings, and make sure everything checks out. And you can go into company, basic details. You might want to check this out. Everything, you enter your website and save any changes, any company address. And that's pretty much it. You don't need to worry about anything else because you're not setting up anything. We are just focused on voice AI agent. So once you set up this, you will go to, again, stay in your sub account. Make sure you can just click manage account or manage client and go to settings. So once you are in settings, you go to team. And here you can add your team members, separate team member like a sales guy, any other department. You can add them here, and you can simply add their name, last name, email, and phone number, and advanced settings. You can set up their password for them and roles. So once you start assigning a role and permission, make sure your user type is selected. So you're gonna assign a sub account to your users, so that way they don't have access to your main account. And basically you can assign admin. If you want somebody else to manage your account, then you can assign them as admin or just a user. And make sure you add your company as the sub account you created for your company. So make sure you add that. So that's the only account they will have access to. And you can select all these settings, whatever you want them to have the access for, like they can view and manage voice AI agents, voice AI agent goals. So I would rather not assign those unless like you are showing this training to somebody else who will be managing it. Then you can assign them everything, and make sure they check their email. Once you assign them this role, they will be getting email from GoHighLevel, and they will need to click the email link, and they will have to go inside the GoHighLevel and sign up. These are all the individual settings you can give them access to. So you can go through all this and decide for yourself what you want to do with this. And that's pretty much it. Like that's how you assign your team members. If you have more than one, you can, assign as many as you want. So after you set up the team members, you want to make sure you want to click over here and make sure you are in your company, the sub account, and you want to go to settings and then the phone numbers. And here you will buy a phone number. So do not worry, you can set up the phone numbers many different ways. So once you come here, you will create a phone number, add a phone number, and you can set up this phone number many different ways, and we will talk more about that later. So for right now, you go to filter, and you can select a specific area code if you want, or you can simply set toll-free number. And also you want to select, if you have like this, if I just simply type 330 and apply, it will bring up 330 in all different places. Instead of that, if you want the specific area code, the phone number you want to start with a specific area code, then make sure you select the part where you want to see that number. So basically we will be selecting first part of the number and then apply. And this is the number that starts with 330. It's easier to select this way. And select any number. Since I already have set up the number, I will not be doing that. And yes, they will be charging like $1.15 per month. And simply add to cart. And once you do that, you will have to go through few steps. It's easier to follow. They will ask you to verify your identity, and they will send you a link on your phone number, and you can simply verify via your driver license, however you want. And you will have clear directions how to do that. And after you do that, you will have to do a second step, which is A to P registration. Easy to set up. Once you see those directions, you can just simply read through those and apply those. And if you have questions, please reach out to me anytime. I will be happy to help you out. So once you set up the whole thing, you want to come back here and edit your settings. And here on the phone, you go here, click edit configuration, and you can name your phone number. and forward calls to whatever number you put here. So yeah, you can forward the call over here. And you want to enable call connect feature. This is like you will have, if you receive a call, on the forwarded call, you will have to push a number, any key, not a number, any key on your phone to receive the call. And call recording, I would recommend to have this on so you can track your AI call recordings. And if you see like your AI gets stuck someplace, you can update the settings. We will go over those settings later on. Uh, we'll discuss that later, but you may want to, and you will have to add a disclaimer. Each state is different. So based on your state, do a short disclaimer here. And having incoming calls to select users. For example, if you have different team members, you can add their number over here and assign their name over here as well. So I am the only one on this team, so I select myself, and you click save. And if you call at this number, this is the number I set up for the demo purpose. And you can call this number and see how it actually works. Feel free to call this number if you have any, if you want to see, like how this works. So that's how you set up your number. So this is number pool. So this is basically like if you have more than one AI number, then you can, edit your settings and apply it to all those numbers. Verified caller ID, that's when you want to do outbound call. So you don't need that. So don't worry about this. Number pool is the same if you want to have, like I said, more than one number. Other thing, if you want to have the AI call 24/7 or after hour calls, attend the calls 24/7, then you have to update this number into your social media accounts. Google, if you set up by yourself, then you can add this number to your Google account. So that's how it's going to work. You will have to update everywhere you place the number. And if you're not, then you can simply set up your forwarding call to AI. If you don't pick up, that way you do not miss a call. If you want to attend by yourself, that's fine. Then if don't miss a call, then it goes back to AI, and AI qualifies your customer, set up an appointment, or any question they have, she can answer. He, however you want to set it. Do not worry about this. Trust center. So these settings you will not need. Messaging analytics and all this. Advanced settings, you don't need that. Go back to phone numbers. And that's how you set up your numbers. We will go to calendar. Again, if you are not in your sub account, simply click on that and select your sub account and click on setting at the bottom. You will see the setting at the bottom, and you will come over here and then go to calendars. So you will have to click new calendar, and you can also, if you have pre-existing calendar on Google or anywhere else, you can connect it. We will go over that as well. For right now, we are just gonna create a calendar right in GoHighLevel. And for calendar type, you want to read through this. It's pretty much is telling what it is, what calendar type you can set up. And if you have like personal booking, schedule one-on-one meeting, I would go here, and you want to name the calendar, for example, like name anything you want, like for example, free roofing inspection. And you can assign a team member since I am the only one. But if you, like I said, we went to the team, you can create all these users. And if you have somebody specific who goes into these houses to check out the roofs, and there's only one person, you can create the username over there in the teams and have this calendar assigned to him. So you select it, and his or her name will pop up here. You simply select that, and you can also name it, put anything over here so you can keep track. And how much time what's the time, how much time it takes for them to, inspect and all that. You want to add this here, maybe, meeting, it takes like an hour for them. And you can set up their hours.
Once you set up their hours, you want to go to advanced settings, and here you can upload calendar logo if you like, a calendar name. Again, you don't need description and group. So if you have group of people, like, then you can assign this over here as well. Roofing services, for example, a roofing repair team or sales team, etc. So you can create group. I will go over how to create groups as well. And so you can assign these calendars to that group. And custom URL, meeting invite title, that would be the person who is setting up the appointment, like the customer. And team member, again, if you have one inspector, you can assign it over here. Meeting location, you want to make sure you select where the meeting takes place. Obviously, for a roofing, you will need full address. And the availability again. These are the hours. You can customize this. For example, if you do not have availability, like, like on Monday, you can do inspections only like until 10 a.m., 8 to 10 a.m. And if you have multiple different time slots, like 8 to 10 a.m. here, and then 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., however you want to select it. And then make sure you save this slot interval. So like 8 o'clock appointment, and it takes an hour, that's a 9 o'clock, but you don't want to book until 10 o'clock, right? Because you want to obviously have some time to travel back and forth between locations, so you want to have the interval in there. And meeting duration, again, hour, if it takes an hour to inspect everything. Meeting schedule notice. So read through all this, and this is pretty self-explanatory, and you can set up all these settings. Go over this if you do not understand some. And here, date specific hours. So you can also add specific dates. So if you are only available, like, mid of the month on the 15th or 20th or whatever, so you can just select specific date. And forms and payments. So you will have to select form and go over. Obviously, you will need first name, last name, email, phone number. Already default, you need first name, last name, etc. And also, if you see over here, meeting details, it will be collecting the full address as well. And these are the notifications you can set up. Emails in a, you can go over this. And this is, again, appointment booked, status confirmed, unconfirmed. One thing you will have to do is you will have to download your GoHighLevel app on your account, on your mobile phone. So you can keep track of all this. So if you have different users, I would recommend have them download GoHighLevel application on their phone as well and log in there. So that way they can have notifications set up every time there's a appointment set. So they do not have to open up their emails to go look at the appointment that's been set. So they can simply get notified by their phone. So that's why it says in app. In app, you can select if somebody cancels, you can select in app as well. You can add these settings. Right. So in app, assign user, so they will get notified if somebody cancels the appointment. And rescheduling of meetings, if somebody cancels, they will also get a message if they want to reschedule. This is pretty much it. Customization, this is, again, you can upload logo, neo, classic, however you want. This is something if you want to display this calendar on your website or somehow, but you do not need that. So that's pretty much it. This is how you set your calendar, and please do not forget to save it. You can also troubleshoot calendar and all that, share calendar. Yes, you can also share this with somebody else. So before we go to setting up your Gmail calendar or any other calendars. You want to go over other few things. You may see this service menu. You do not need that unless you have a website and rooms. Again, equipment, you don't need all this. So you can totally ignore this. I know there are a lot of things you may be looking at, but most of the things you don't need this. And let's go ahead and set up your Gmail account. Go to connections. Make sure you are in your sub account. Go to connections and go to connect. So if you see this like a video conferencing, Google Organic Booking, and a calendar, so you want to click on calendar and you simply go ahead and add new. And here you can connect Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, iCalendar, Calendarly. So simply it will just let you use your calendar. You simply go to your email, whatever the associate email is for your calendar, and just go through the process. I already have the calendar set up, so I'm not going to do that. Same thing goes for all these other calendars. You can go through and set up these. And once you set up those, you also want to make sure if you have more than one calendar, right? You make sure you connect all those. Because if you see here, these are the connected calendar. This is the only one linked calendar. So AI will have access to all these calendars, and it will make sure you do not overbook or any appointments. So that's why it will look all the available calendars just to make sure you have open slot when it's going to book the appointment. And here you can do this, edit, all these, select all these calendars and edit those if you have more than one. If not, then just ignore that. And also go to availability. And here you will see the Google Calendar availability. Again, if you have multiple time slot, you want to break in between your days, you can add time frames. Like, if you are available like 9 to 11, then 2 to 5, so you can edit those and save. Make sure you have the right time zone as well, because if you have incorrect time zone, it will screw up all these appointments. And that's how you set up the Google Calendar. In case you do not see these, okay, if you do not see the availability in the calendar, make sure you go back. Okay, and let me see here. Make sure you are in your agency view and go to settings and go to team. Okay, so in case you do not see the calendar, availability in Google Calendar or any calendar you connect, so make sure you are in the agency view. Here you make sure you come back here and go to the agency view and then click on the settings. In the settings, you go to team and you will see all these members here. If you do not see, if you are the only one and you see your name here, you go to edit and then roles and permission. Once you are in the role and permissions, make sure you have sub account selected, your company account. If you do not have this added in your in the team or in your user, you will not have access to that availability. So that's how you set up your calendar. As far as groups go, these settings I will be making separate video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and I will be posting it over there. If you have a small team, you do not need to worry about this. If you're one or two people and you have one single calendar, you do everything with that. So you do not need to worry about it. This is for something if you have large group. And now we will go ahead and do the fun part, and we will go ahead and activate our AI. You want to go back, go to switch to agency view. After that, you want to go to settings. Once you go to settings, click on company. And here you will go down and make sure you have this on. If you do not have this AI employee enabled, enable it. And this is how you can activate your AI. Do not worry about everything else. Just do this AI employees. And then you want to go back to your sub account, meaning your company account, and go to settings and go to voice AI agent. and you will set up a new agent here. You see here, I have already pre-set of some of them. If you will not be seeing this dashboard will be blank. And this is how you go to, this is the agent list. But you simply want to go ahead and create a agent. Click the blue button, create agent. And you want to go to the custom and click continue. Name your agent. Yeah, I'll just type Hope or uh, Jessica. Yep. And you want to name your business name here. Roofing sample. This will be your business name. Language English. They do provide a lot of other ones, but English here. And you want to pick your agent voice. So if you select play and you want to listen, so you want to play this voice over here and select whichever you like, and simply just whatever you select, just I guess over here, and I will name the agent name the same. It doesn't have to be, but yeah, that's how I would go. And make sure you have the right time zone. And we are just doing incoming calls. And this is the initial message when somebody calls. This is what you want AI to say, or just say, hey, you have reached ABC Roofing. This is Jessica speaking. How may I help you? And that should be simple. Once you do that, let me go ahead and click on advance before you proceed. And this is the time you want to set the call limit. So you can just set up 15 minutes time. This is at the speed you want your AI to talk. I would just do the normal. And once you test this agent, you will know, like, okay, if you want to her or him, whoever you want to speak fast, then you can at what speed you want them to speak. Idle time and reminder, I will just do the 4 second here and confirm. Once you confirm that, you go ahead and click next. And here at the next, please do not touch this button yet until you set this everything up. So don't even go there. Simply, you are a roofer, so you want to collect name, email where you can send the booking confirmation, obviously address, because somebody's gonna go take a look at the roof, and the contact issue if you like. If it's a leak or something like that, it's up to you if you want that. So you can select that. And the knowledge base. This is the knowledge base. We will set up this later on. And I will just select existing knowledge base, but I will come back once we build a knowledge base, then we will come and select the knowledge base. But knowledge base is like, for example, anything that AI needs to know about your business so they can talk to the customers to decide who you want this notification, who do you want to send a notification to. So it could be our admin. So I do not think that's the case. All users, everybody on the GoHighLevel system, you can assign contact to a specific user. So contacts assigned to user. This is for somebody who was already talking to a customer and the information already exists in the database. Then AI will see that like this customer already existed and he or she was in contact with one of your team member. It will recognize it and it will send the email notification to them. And you can also do the customer email. So if you don't have somebody in the system, but you want somebody to get notification whenever the appointment is booked, you can type their information here, and every time the call is booked, appointment is booked, they will get notification in the email. Then you want to click on switch to advanced mode. And in advanced mode, do not worry about prompt. We will set this up later. The prompt is basically how you want AI to behave when on the call. These are the selected boundaries you can set for your AI. So what to talk about, what not to talk about. This is copy paste prompt. I will provide all this and you will just simply copy and paste it. We will go over this later. You want to select an action, set up your action. This is what you want to do for right now. Click new action. So these are a few things you want to decide what you want. Here you can just simply take information and do a call transfer. So trigger workflow. This is a more automation I will be creating other training videos for this. You can set it up later on, but for right now, we're just focusing on how to create a voice AI agent to take incoming calls. But this is a little more deeper. I will be posting other videos about this. So you don't need this right now. If the AI is just taking calls, either doing call transfer or it can book appointments. And those are the two things we are focused on now. And if you need other information about these things, I will, like I said again and again, I will be creating more training videos for this. But you just need these two. Either you can have book appointment or call transfer. I will just simply go ahead and click the book appointment. And I will select the calendar that we set up for our business. For example, I have preset calendars, so I will just select one of them. And days of offering, 3 days. Can offer like available dates 3 days out. Appointment slots for how many appointments you want and the hour between the appointments. You select this based on your business needs and hit save. And then you can simply click next. But I don't think you need this anymore since you're just setting up booking appointments. Even if you set after call, this does not make sense to call transfer because call already ended. So anyhow, let's go ahead and click next. And once you click next, you want to assign a number once you set up for your AI agent. So I already have this number assigned to some different AI for a demo purpose. The ones you probably called in to see how everything works. If not, try this number, call 330-426-0202 and see for yourself how this AI is working. I set up as an example for the roofing business, even though it can work for any business you want, like, but this is for a roofing purpose samples. And select the number here, the new number you selected, the created in the GoHighLevel. You want to select that. And once you select that, you want to come here, enable AI agent as backup to the phone number. If you do not pick up the phone, AI will wait for 10-20 seconds and then it will pick up the phone. Or you can disable this and set working hours. So if you want your AI to answer your calls 24/7, then you can set this for 27. You don't have to activate it. You just simply don't click it. Then the agent is active 24/7. And if you want to decide specific hours, like after working hours, like after the shift, like in the evening, or from like 5 evening to 6 in the morning or 9 in the morning, you can select those hours, like in what time frame you want AI to work. So this is how you set up your AI agent. If you do not want to set this number the way I'm telling you, like social media, your website, your email signature, etc. Other way you can do, if you want to do it after our banner setup, then you can have your number set up. You can set up your number first. Have your number forward the call to the AI number. You can do this with any carrier. You can simply research. You can simply go to YouTube. You can do this way. For example, if you're during business hours, you're busy. You can set this in a way that your number, the actual, the current business phone number, if somebody does not pick up, have that call move forward to your AI agent. So that way AI agent will answer it and get the information or book appointment, however you set it. You can simply go to YouTube and set up, just say how to set up call forwarding on iPhone or Android. So select this and it will simply, there's so many tutorials online that you can go through and set this up for you. And that way, if you do not pick up, then it call gets to AI and it picks up the phone. That way you do not miss any phone call and don't lose any revenue. If not, then simply put this new number every where you have the business profile set up, whether it's a social media, your website, email signatures, do not forget to replace that. So before we move on, I want to let you know that if you want to do this by yourself, I am providing every little detail that you need to set this up. You do not need anything else. I'm not leaving anything out. I will be providing you the knowledge based prompts, the information you will need, and any other documents that you need. I will be providing that as well.
However, if you want me to do this for you, I will be happy to do that. Why I'm providing this for your information? If you want to do this, I would appreciate if you can use my affiliate link, and that's enough for me. And the software, the GoHighLevel, they will pay me, as an affiliate. And if you do not want to do this all, I would be happy to do it for you. And a few things, I will build out the whole system. I'm not sales guy. I do not know like how to sweetheart to people. I'm not very social. The only thing I can do is like build up systems. That's what I'm good at. How much I'm gonna charge? It's 97 software fees and plus 500 for me. And what will that get to? I will be setting up the whole system. I will be tracking the call, make sure not the tracking, like look over the call transcripts and make sure the AI is not lagging someplace. And if something missing, but I would also review like on a regular basis, like what kind of questions the customers are asking, and I will create that list, upload that back into the AI so it can answer those. So that would be less work on your side. The more AI agent knows, the more it can help your customers before they even book a call. And that's pretty much it. And yeah, I will be providing you my contact list, a contact number, and contact email, and you can go on my Facebook or anywhere you're watching, you can reach out to me, and we can talk. And let's go ahead and set up the knowledge base. You are in your sub account. You want to stay in your sub account and go to the main dashboard where it says summary of AI, Launchpad dashboard, and click on AI agents. Once you click on AI agents, you want to go to knowledge base. And here you will be setting up the knowledge base and name it your company, ABC example, and just hit create. From here, what you want to do is if you have a website, okay, you want to go and click on web crawler and add web crawler. And here you just want to add your website. I will find something local to me and I'll just take this website. And put it in here. Then just to the main URL, you can delete all that. And this is extracting all the data about your business hour, what kind of services you do, and all that. And another thing you can do, not can do, but add, the more information you provide to the AI, the better it will be. So I would recommend creating an FNQ. And this will be like add source and FNQ. This is where you want to add your all the, excuse me. So you want to add all the questions that a customer would ask you guys when they call in on regular basis. Like, for example, okay, what are your business hours? What holidays you are closed, and a bunch of others. Anything you can think of, create a question. Like, you don't want to make a statement, just like write a question like, what are your business hours? Okay. And you want to type the answer here, or you can just say, we open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. like that. Okay. And hit simply hit save. So hit edit here. So this is the knowledge base AI will access when the customer asks a question. So you want to do as many as you can. And you can also, what you want to do is like have the calls recorded, put a small disclaimer in whatever state you are in. Based on that, you make sure you comply to state regulations. So record those calls and listen to those. But since you already have like a lot of experience in this business, you probably know like already what kind of questions they ask, and you can make a list and upload it over here. And another thing you can do is like take this URL. I will provide a prompt. I can replace your website name here and simply copy the whole thing and enter it into Google Gemini. I will give you, this is the address, gemini.google.com. So this is the address you want to go, and just paste it in the Gemini.
So this is the whole prompt. It's called prompt in AI language. That's simply the question or answer, whatever you ask an AI in a text format. It is called prompt. Anyway, you just do that and hit enter, and it will crawl all those. It will create a list of a question and answer, because this is we basically ask like, hey, crawl this website, and then create a list of questions. Like, hey, I want you to crawl this roofing contractor website and make a Q&A of all the mostly common asked questions that someone would want to know about a roofing contractor. So make sure all of the info you output is in this format, and this will be the format it will output. Copy the question, Control C, and come here into FNQ and add. Come on, okay, yeah, add FNQ. Okay, question. You go back to your Gemini and then copy the answer, Control V, and save it. So it will save all this information. And next time customer asks questions, I will simply answer those. That's how you create a web, your knowledge base. This is tables. You do not need that. It's still not available, so you do not need that. So okay. So that's how you build your AI knowledge base. And what you want to do is then go to your settings, stay in the same sub account, and go to settings. Go to voice AI agents, agent list, and this is the one we set up. So you basically want to go ahead and click these three dots here and click edit. And once you added it, you go to agent calls and select your knowledge base. And this is the one we just built, ABC example. This is the knowledge base we signed. And this is our prompt. This is basically like however you tell your employees to behave with your customers, So these are the instructions. I will provide you the copy paste template. Okay, what you want to do is simply add your AI agent's name. So we set up Jessica. You just simply say, hey, you are Jessica, a dedicated customer support specialist. You can add your roofing company name, ABC example. This you can add it, because in the phone system, when we were setting in the phone, we put a special message when somebody calls in, like, hey, thanks for calling ABC Roofing. This is Jessica speaking. How can I help? So you can simply copy that and paste it over here. That's the greetings. And here's the list of things it will be collecting. And you simply copy it and go over here and select all, copy that and paste it. Okay, I didn't copy the whole thing. This is from the last. So anyway, you just copy it, paste it, and hit save. And that is it. That's how you set up your AI voice agent. And you want to test it, make sure it works properly. If you do not like the sound of your AI voice agent, you can go back and set up the voice that you like, And if you want to, for example, it's not collecting an address, you want to make sure you have that requirement in your calendar. Let me see here. So wherever it is, you want to go to edit, and you want to make sure the information you need, like it is over here. Like if you select some meeting location, so if you custom, you want to make sure you have a meeting full address collected. So this way, AI knows, like, okay, once it sets up the appointment, you have this set up. You need this address. So in the beginning, you have to at least watch every week, at least for the first month, and see how it goes. But if you see something like, okay, this is not how I wanted to answer it, you just update the knowledge base and maybe tweak your prompt in the AI. So I will be providing you all my contact list. If you have any question, reach out to me. I will be happy to help. And thank you for watching.